In the midst of this global pandemic, your actions, no matter how big or small they may seem, can determine if somebody else lives or dies. Now, I know what you may be thinking. That's a lot of weight and responsibility on somebody's shoulders. But unfortunately, it's the truth. And it's sad to see that a lot of young people think that they can't catch COVID-19, and if they do, they'll be fine. But that kind of thinking is 100% wrong. That kind of thinking will lead to an increase of numbers in the US and the world of cases and deaths. And it would overfill our hospitals, and they won't be able to take care of anybody. Now, there are several studies from several universities that show that you can be asymptomatic but still spread the virus. Which means you can show no symptoms, but you're still able to give it to someone. For example, you can give it to another person who will spread the disease even further. Or you can spread it to your parents, an elderly, or even your grandparents. And they can die from it. Also, recently, news outlets are starting to say that young, healthy people are getting extremely ill from COVID-19, and some are even dying from it, which you wouldn't expect. Now, for all of these reasons, it is important that you wear a face mask when you go outside for essential needs or services. Even the CDC recommends that you use a non-surgical cloth face mask to cover your face when you go outside. Now, you can make these cloth face masks from stuff inside your own house. For instance, a bandana, a t-shirt, a scarf, and even some hair ties. Now, when you make these non-surgical cloth face masks, you can decorate them to your liking so that way we can bring some light onto a grim situation and not have everything seem so depressed. For instance, if you want to show some school spirit, you can take a school t-shirt and make it into a face mask. Or you can support your favorite sports team and use one of their sports bandanas and make it into a face mask. Or even if you just want to take an old t-shirt and make it into a face mask and decorate it by embroidering it or stitching your name into it, that's all recommended too. And whatever you do can make other people realize that wearing a face mask doesn't have to be a bad thing. Now, as a society, I urge y'all to come together to stay away and practice social distancing. And when you do have to go outside, that you wear a face mask to protect yourself and protect others from getting the virus. And this all can start with you. Like I said, your actions, no matter how big or small, can determine if somebody else lives or dies.